pooling the resources is a good idea. And I know these are difficult to put on, so the more involvement you can get from a standpoint of participation, both from exhibitors and speakers and attendees, the better. So.
At the intersection of academia and industry, having these two shows located together brings together innovation and collaboration.
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for everybody in those industries, namely the aerospace, automotive, medical, and energy spaces, to come into one spot and to see all the different tools that are available, to be able to collaborate with colleagues, for the ability for students to come in and see the technologies that they may not see in a school setting, to see them in a real life application.
I think the show in general is a great opportunity for suppliers and users of all of this product to get together and find mutual interests.
It's just kind of better bang for your buck. So rather than having one conference with that focus, having two conferences kind of come together and really just enhance the coverage, just more people, more visibility, just more experts in one room, and done a really good job.
So I'm a big proponent of conferences as a method of collaboration. You can get some information from reading papers and looking at press releases, but it's an entirely different experience having access to the people who are doing the research and talking to them and getting that back and forth and making those connections with the people showing the next generation of materials, the next generation of processing methods. So just as a way of getting collaboration, it's amazing. Being able to couple industry and what they're doing, but also the dedicated research academics, and getting those collaborative things together. There is a great feedback loop that can be established when you loop industry back into academia, into industry. Having academia solve the problems that industry actually needs is wonderful, but also having industry supporting academia, guiding and assisting in that research is just fantastic. And so bringing worlds together is always a good thing.
Well, I think there's a lot of overlap between what's going on in the conference sessions at MS&T and the topics that people are talking about in their research, and what's being shown here at the Advanced Materials Show from all the different exhibitors, with like what we do with having ways of producing parts and innovative new materials. And you also have a lot of access to people that can do characterization or help you with processing powders or firing materials. So we've really got like all of the kind of pieces you need together for materials kind of research and production here.
This show is kind of interesting because it's a crossroads of industry and researchers developing new and novel materials. So I think this show is a good combination. So it helps industry learn about what's new coming from R&D, and the R&D people can feed that information back to people in industry. So people in the ceramic industry and the steel industry, those things seem to be separate industries, but they're actually quite close together. And then plus the new materials and new techniques and measurement capabilities. I think this is a good crossroads for people to come together and learn about new techniques and measurements, materials, and science.